Hello, beautiful people. I took yesterday off since it was the end of my 30-day live challenge. And now I'm back today with another video. And this video is for my black, lovely ladies who want to get married. I've been having these conversations lately, and I also taught in Divine Dating Workshop with Bliss last week. We did a 3-hour Q&A in the Divine Dating Workshop, and I'm going to take my time with this video today. I'm not going to rush because there are some very key points that I need to make. I said some things inside of the Divine Dating Workshop as women were asking me questions that I realized there were some main key points that I have not probably said publicly, but I was saying them inside of class. And I could tell some of them were really shocked by some of the things that I had to say. One of those things being, and now this video is going to need to come with a couple of warning labels, because I'm sure it's going to trigger some of you. Some of you are not going to want to hear what I have to say. But let's just remember, I'm married. Okay? Been married a couple times. Okay? I know what it is to get married, attract a husband, date someone, convert, court, get engaged, be married. Right? So I'm going to take my time. 1, I have gotten in trouble before for saying black women who want to exclusively marry black men, we are in the middle of a crisis. Black men are in crisis. And anybody who denies that black men are in crisis is ignoring the data, the science, the research, the statistics. It is not a figment of your imagination that there are not enough eligible black men to marry. You are not imagining that. It is real. By the time, and like I said, I'm going to take my time with this. By the time you take that black people are only 11% of the population, black men being half of that 11%, by the time you remove the gay men, by the time you remove the mass incarceration, that when you see the populations of these prisons, and it is predominantly black men that are, these prisons are full of black men. Full. At an exponential rate compared to our percentage of society. We're only 11% of the population, but the prisons are full of black men. You take out the men who are already married. You take out the men who are on the down low gay, pretending to be straight, but ain't never going to marry a woman. Or if they do, they're bearding, faking, fronting, whatever. Inside of the still group of eligible black men in the dating pool, you still now, under heterosexual black men who are not married and who are not gay and who are not in prison, are still going to be your gold tooth, pants sagging dudes who have 0 sense. That's still inside of that number. Black men have come at me when I say there's not enough eligible men, and they push back at me. But one of the things I've realized about good black men is that you don't realize that, first of all, there's not a gazillion more like you. I've noticed this even with my husband. There's a lack of awareness around what is eligible and the availability of black men. My husband thinks so many men are just like him, that there's just really a bunch of Carrie Popes running around that are solid, hard-working, intelligent, marriage material, mature, grown men who want to be responsible and want to build a family. And I'm like, Carrie Pope, no. So ladies, by the time you take out the rappers, the gold teeth, the sagging pants, the young ones who just ain't even ready for marriage, now you got a whole other demographic of black men who have sworn off black women. Whole movements created to completely giving up on black women. Completely. That black women are not marriage material and that black women are not wife material. Not all of black men, but there's a percentage of black men who feel that way. And all these daggone gender wars on social media and all the men who are beefing in, they've been hurt by 2 black women in their life and now they're writing off all black women. And black women don't do that. Black women been dogged by black men, drugged by black men, completely ran over and heartbroken by black men, but still don't give up on black men. Black men, on the other hand, whole demographic of black men just giving up on black women. There are Facebook groups of black men who are dedicated to hurting black men who want to blame black women for all their problems, as if a white woman or a Latino woman, somebody who don't want you, by the way, are going to deal with your shenanigans and craziness because they got even higher standards. Because their culture raises them to have higher standards than black women. So you got to step up in order to even date a white or other woman, because their culture teaches them to marry into financial security for a man to be a provider and protector. It's in their culture. So I'm in the gym the other morning. I'm on the treadmill. Black men working out all around. I look, I'm paying attention. A good third to half the black men I see in the gym are gay. Ladies, and that's not my imagination. Everywhere I look, it is gay black men. It doesn't matter why. We can talk about why. You can go into all the whys, ladies. It doesn't matter. I'm on the phone with my therapist this week. I'm saying to her, I've never been more happy. I'm in such a great place. So much peace and balance, and Carrie pays 95% of the bills. I've never been in a place where I did not have the financial pressure. I am provided for and taken care of. I still work, but I'm not under the pressure I was previously. And I said, Dr. Pam, that's my therapist. Dr. Pam, is this how white women feel? When a man is paying all the bills? I've never been here before. I'm just being honest with y'all. I've been 50-50. I've done my part. I've done more than my part. Y'all have been in course with me. I've been honest. I've paid 90% of the bills. I've been paying all the bills at times in different marriages. I've been in all the different situations. It's the first time in my life that a man is taking care of me. Thank you, Carrie Anthony Pope. But I said, this is the reality for a lot of other women. This is the reality for a lot of Latin women, a lot of white women. This is what it feels like to not have the financial burdens of a household on you. Right now, I'm at my best. I don't wake up stressed. I'm able to lean into my feminine. I am cooking and healthy and watching, monitoring the things in the family, helping to take care of Carrie with his health and his food, and I'm ease and flow, and things are just so amazing. And I began to think, and my therapist said to me, she says, Rebecca, you are experiencing something that very few Black women will ever experience. You are experiencing what very few Black women will ever experience. This is from my therapist. My therapist is in her 50s. She's been a therapist for over 30 years. She is so experienced, so wisdom, knowledge, woman of God. She's amazing. And if you reverse engineer what she's saying, ladies, she's saying to you what I'm saying. If you are a Black woman and you want to be married and you want to lean into your feminine and you want to be more provided for, not to say you don't work, you guys know how hard I work. My money is now going into investments. My money is able to go into savings. We're able to do so much more with my money if Carrie's paid 95% of the bills. It's a partnership. But if you are a Black woman right now, you watch this video on YouTube and you decide that I really do want to be married, Rebecca. One, this is what I said the other night in class. Please pray and open your heart to ask God to help you go beyond dating Black men. You have to open up your options. To love and be loved is one of the biggest blessings in the whole wide world. And ladies, listen, you can say, Rebecca, I want a Black man. I want a Black man. I don't want to date other. Rebecca, I want a Black man. That's fine. I'm married to a Black man. I am not denying you a Black man. I'm not. But I'm simply saying is that if you've been barking up that tree and that's not flowing for you and you don't have a ring on your finger and you're dating and the options you're getting are not marriage material, I'm saying that it is better for you to be loved by a good man rather than just a Black man. I'm saying it is not meant for you as a woman to keep navigating life by yourself, paying all the bills by yourself, the pressure of independent single women. I just had lunch with my new friend, Iyabo, Dr. Iyabo. And she said, Black men are Black men. She's from Africa. And she said she's married to a white man now. And she said, it ain't no different with the African men. It's still the BS. We have a cultural issue, guys. Cultural issue. And if you want to be married, let me stay on point. If you want to be married, I am giving you my best advice that the love of a good man doesn't matter if he's green, purple, yellow. It doesn't matter if he is daggone fuchsia. I would rather you as a woman know what it is to be loved and cared and provided for than to stay out here navigating life all by yourself, waiting for a Black man when they are few and far between. Those of you who are good men, Black men, we love you and appreciate you. I'm not putting down Black men, Aunt Weezy 86. I'm simply speaking about real life and real statistics, real numbers. There's not enough Black men. You want to know why Black women are the least married demographic? because there's not enough marriage material black men. If you are a woman, and black women are some of the most high achieving demographics of women on people on earth. Black women are pursuing next level education. Every black woman I know is got multiple degrees, graduate degrees, constantly pursuing goals, education, income, taking courses, trying to improve themselves. And at the end of the day, where are black men at? Where are they doing the work to make themselves marriage material? Because now the stakes are even higher. As black women have come into understanding of healing and emotional intelligence, now we don't only want a marriage material black man, you want an emotionally intelligent black man. Somebody who's doing their work too, spiritually, emotionally. Where they at? When I say that black men are in crisis, I'm not exaggerating. Ladies, our black men need therapy. They need deep healing work. They need generational healing work. C-Sal says women are waiting until they're too old. Coco Blade says that part, we're preparing for men who aren't prepared themselves. And then by the time you have a man on a higher socioeconomic level, we're wondering, why do they marry other women? Because those are the women they're around on that level. And then those women are the women who are used to being provided for and protected by their fathers and men. So these are women who are in touch with their feminine, who men prefer. And so black women are sitting here stuck because we're frustrated and hurt. And we've been walked over and taken advantage of and hurt and broken. And we're having to do all the work to heal that. But then you're frustrated and overwhelmed, raising kids by your black man that's not there for you, that you tried to make a life with. Single mothers, we know it's an epidemic. Single mothers don't make themselves single all by themselves. Black men are not in the home raising their kids. Are there some of you? Yes. And we applaud you. But the statistics say, in overwhelming numbers, that black fathers are the number one fathers that are absent. Absent. So guess what, black women? You fall into this can't win. You got to be mom, dad, provider, protector. You got to do it all yourself. Well, what energy does that put you in? Masculine. Then you're exhausted. Now you're frustrated. Then they want to say you're angry. Vicious cycle. Listen. What I'm saying is, if you are a black single woman and you want to be married, I'm tired of seeing you struggle. I'm tired of seeing you hitting your head against the wall. Nothing wrong with giving a good black man a chance. But it's time that we see more black women married. I've said it 100 times. I said it inside class. If I was to ever do another matchmaking business, I would do a matchmaking business for non-black men who want to marry black women. There are millions of other men who love black women, who will marry black women and treat you like a queen. It's time for you to change your type. Your type needs to be good man. Your type needs to be husband material. Your type needs to be whoever is going to love me provide and protect me so I can lean into my feminine. Aunt Weezy 86, do you think men of other races I can't ever say that word. Fetishize us. Listen, just like anybody else, there's going to be people who want things for the wrong reason, just like there's black men who just want to screw you. They don't want to marry you, but they'll screw you. It is time for you to grow up. It's time for you to open up. Take the limits off. I want to see black women married to black men, white men, Asian men, Latin men, European men. I don't care. I want to see black women thriving in a family unit, sharing roles and responsibilities so that black women can thrive. That's what I want to see. I want more black women living a softer life. If it is not 100% soft, fine. But softer, easier, less stress, less responsibility, partnerships where you have a life partner who is doing life with you. So you are not all by yourself. I've been a single mother. I know what it is to raise sons on my own. Thank God my sons have turned out well. But ladies, listen, this is not easy. It is not easy. You deserve love. Black women have more pressure on them than any other race of women. Black women are expected to be it all and be the salvation and savior of black men. Because by the time you get one, you got to go through so much to get him to a point of being healed and healthy too. Not just yourself. Because black men are hurting so badly, but we can't heal them. I can't heal Carrie. Carrie had to get his own therapist and work on himself. I was supportive in his healing, encouraging in his healing, but Rebecca couldn't heal him. I couldn't fix it. He had to work on himself. The stereotype of the strong black woman is old. It's overplayed and it's old. It's time for us to soften up. It's time for us to have a soft landing. It's time for us to have a soft place to land. It's time for us to be able to rest in our ease and flow, to be provided for and protected. It's time for us to be valued. Valued for who we are. Who we are. Not what we bring to the table, but just who we are, like every other woman. What do we bring to the table as women? Love, comfort, joy, partnership, peace, compassion, understanding, nurturing. That's the feminine energy. That's why God created woman. That's who we are. Intelligence. Mina says, I never hear other races asking what their women bring to the table. You're not going to hear it. Because a man knows why he wants a woman. He wants her for all the stuff I just named. Sex, food, love, comfort, nurturing, being a best friend. To be the mother of your children. Hello? It's not that complicated. Why have men for thousands of years wanted a woman before current times? Right? It's not complicated, guys. Ladies, I know this is going to ruffle feathers. I don't care. I didn't make it for black men. I didn't make this message for anybody else. I made this message for black women. Black women who want to be married, want to build a family unit. Black women who do not want to do life by themselves and are tired of not being in partnership with someone to help take care of them. That's who I've made this video for. It's for you. For you to talk to God, pray, and open yourself up to true love and a type of love that will love and protect you. Because that's what you deserve. All right? I love you guys. Blessings in abundance. I'll see everybody tonight in the Divine Dating course. We're back for Q&A number 2 tonight. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.